We are recording. This is the new and improved deluxe. I don't know what else you would call it at that point. So let me have some uncomfortable silence at this point. A moment of uncomfortable silence. Thank you, Keith Richards. I'm a little tired. No, sirree. You think I'd not get a podcast worthy of recording this week? Last week was a lot of fun. By gosh. So lined up, I've got Henry Winkler giving the commencement at Emerson College. I have U2 with Vertigo. I'm having vertigo now. This is Keith Richards. No, sirree, I'm here for the real thing, the real deal. I would not walk out on this at this time. Certainly not. Also, we have Dua Lipa live from Mexico. Stephen Colbert, CBS, you know what I think of you. And also, Will Smith. This is the Keith Richards extravaganza. Okay, Jimmy, click on the double bars there, and it shuts off the music. Also, we've got Will Smith, Men in Black. Were they government agents? Men in Black? I don't know. I'm going to investigate that because I saw that movie 30 years ago. Man, that was, you know that story.
You're listening to the official Boggs radio station. Boggs the official spokesperson for AZRadio.live.
Okay, Men in Black. Were the Men in Black government employees? Let's find out. Question mark. Okay, Men in Black, okay, bring out the glasses, is a famous science fiction franchise. Men in Black is not traditional government employees. They're not traditional government employees, but rather agents of highly secretive, independent, and non-governmental organization. I was dressed in black sometimes, unless it's 125 degrees out there. Deny that. In the original UFO folklore that inspired the films, the real Men in Black were rumored to be shadowy government agents. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, go back to Keith Richards. Thank you. We can't have shadowy government agents around here. Let me tell you that. We will not have shadowy government agents. Thank you. So with that being said, let's go to Henry Winkler of Emerson College speaking live. Let's go back to Happy Days.
Okay. I have so many things I want to say and so little time to say it, but in the words of Maya Angelou, they gave me 10 minutes. I decided to take 15. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my life and what I've learned, and maybe you can identify. First, I'm going to talk to the parents. You may experience this. Our youngest son finished high school. He said, "Wow, I am exhausted. I don't think I'm going to go to college." I said, "But you know what? I think you better go to college. Maybe you can learn about yourself. Maybe you can find some friends. Maybe you can learn about what you want to do." He said, "God will provide." So he went to college and he graduated, and then he said, "You know, I'm not going to get a job." I said, "Oh my goodness, I think you better get a job. You might meet somebody. You need a nest egg. You might want to get a house." He said, "God will provide." He got a job. He said, "You know, I'm only going to go in 3 days a week. I mean, it's hard." I said, "But you know what? They're going to fire you. They're going to think that you're not interested. It doesn't show leadership." He said, "God will provide." I know two things about our son. He's a slacker. And he thinks I'm God. I grew up in New York City. I had very, very, very short German parents. I wanted to be an actor. My father wanted me to take over the lumber business that he brought from Europe. I said, "I'm not interested in wood." He said, "Why do you think I brought it over here?" I said, "Besides being chased by the Nazis, Dad, was there a bigger reason than that?" The only wood I was interested in was Hollywood. But I was told that I would never achieve. I am in the bottom 3% academically in America. Everything except for lunch was difficult. The headmaster of my high school said, "Winkler, I want to know why you're not achieving." I said, "Hey, that makes two of us." I took geometry for 4 years, same course. I took it in regular school, summer school, regular school, summer school, regular school, summer school, regular school, summer school. I finally passed it in August of 1963 with a D-. If I didn't get that D-, I could not come to the one college that said yes of the 28 I applied to.
I got a D- in English.
Emerson!
I would have graduated high school if I hadn't got that D-.
I love Emerson. They took me in and they nurtured me. And it was only one block at that time. It was Beacon Street at that time. And you know, when I was growing up, my life was like a cylinder of stainless steel. No handholds, no footholds. And I kept trying to pull myself up into the sun, and I kept failing at everything. And finally, I pulled myself up into the sun. And I started to get work in commercials. And of course, my parents were not happy with me at all. I embarrassed them. But I had a dream, and I never let that dream out of my mind. I live by two words: tenacity and gratitude. Tenacity will get you where you want to go, and gratitude will make you enjoy the journey no matter how bumpy. Here it is. No matter whether you procrastinated or you got your assignment done immediately as it came tumbling out of your professor's mouth. Whether it's hard to learn or you are the top of your class, you're all here in your seats.
Emerson College, this is Henry Winkler.
So I go to Hollywood, and I have long hair down to my shoulders, and I go to Paramount Studios, and I try out for a new show. And I walk in, and there's the producer, Gary Marshall, and 11 other men and women in that room. And I said, okay, honesty is the best policy. This sweat stain that looks like the Hudson River under my shirt is due to my fear that is running through my body. I had 6 lines. I went, hey, don't look at me like that, you know. I threw the script up in the air and I sauntered out of that room. On my birthday, 1973, they called me and said, would you like to join us? I said, yes, I would. So I go to the studio, I go to Paramount Studios on the first day, and there it says in the script, go to the mirror, comb your hair. I said, I don't want to comb my hair, I want to be original. Every actor has combed their hair. Do anything, write anything, I will do it. They said, oh, the producer wrote, go to the mirror, comb your hair. I go to the mirror, I pull out my comb, go, hey, look at that, I don't have to because it's perfect.
That's great.
So here's the lesson. This is the lesson I learned. You are not hired, no matter what you do, to fill time and space. You are hired to fill that time and space with your imagination. You listen to your tummy. Your tummy knows everything. Your mind only knows a few things. You listen to your tummy.
Henry Winkler, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, you're thinking, all right, I'm going to graduate from college. Outside those walls, it's really tough. It is scary. I might be prepared. Some of you might not be prepared, but here it is. You're going to find out that you can do it, that it is no secret out there. All it is you and your wonderful intellect and your tummy, and you will do what you have to do. And then I will tell you something else. It was said in Washington not too long ago, America, the problem with America, we have too much empathy. Well, you can live a life, you can accomplish, you can accumulate a lot of stuff, you can fill your house and then fill your garage and fill your basement, but you cannot live a rich life if you don't have empathy.
That's so right. Correct, I should say.
I will end with this. Every one of you is powerful. Some of you know your power. Some of you are scared of your power. Some of you haven't touched it yet. You're not aware it's even there yet. And I want to tell you, you are powerful. And in you is a great gift. And your job is to figure out what your gift is, because this world needs every single one of you. And your job is to find that gift and give it to the world. It doesn't matter what it is. We need it. Go!
Henry Winkler, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now we got to see that scene in Happy Days, the intro, that got him apart. Okay. Cruising. Remember when cruising was legal? Oh, geez. I won't talk about American Graffiti. Okay, Happy Days introduction. Happy Days introduction. TV show. Original. Series, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're gonna watch it. Thank you. And they actually use a different song. So let's hear it. Okay, first of all, Be ready to shut that song off, Jimmy. Okay, find the song. Oops, no, that wasn't it. Here we are. Okay, there we go. Now listen to this grand work of art from 1978.
1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're going to rock around the clock tonight. Play the glad rags on. Join me, hon. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're going to rock around the clock tonight.
Ron Howard, starring Ron Howard, Marion Ross, co-starring Anson Williams, also starring Tom Bosley as Howard Cunningham. There's Richie Cunningham, Potsy, and I don't know who that guy is, but he's probably famous now. Now the top of the car lifts and takes off her ponytail. Yes, that was classic. As they exasperatingly try to place it back on her forehead. Okay. Wait. We want Henry Winkler. Okay, the milkshake in the lap. Yeah, that's always good. I mean, not good, but it happens. Where's Fonzie? Must be on the later episodes. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Oh yeah, I remember this story. Henry Winkler wasn't really written into the show that much until his popularity took right off. So I'm going to find then they started including him in the show more, and then he eventually had his own series practically. So let's go to this while I find that clip of Henry Winkler
1, 2, 3
combing his hair, or better yet,
5,
not
6,
combing
7
his hair.
o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Put your glad rags on. Join me, hon. We'll have some fun when the clock strikes 1. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, if the band slows down, we'll yell for more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
We're going to find that iconic scene. Everybody remembers it. Funniest part of the introduction of the show.
When the chimes ring 5, 6, and 7, we'll be right in 7th heaven. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Ron Howard,
Till broad daylight. We're gonna rock
Marion Ross,
around the clock tonight.
Anson Williams,
It's 8, 9, 10.
also starring Tom Bosley as Howard Cunningham.
So again, we're gonna
Okay,
rock around
waiting for
tonight.
the Fonz.
Rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the
Okay, there's Potsy, there's Richard Cunningham, there's that famous guy that's probably famous now. Oh, okay, all right. This is the same one. Darn it. Well, let's see, let's watch it. Might not be. We have a 2-minute, 33-second clip for this. Clip. And they touch hands and realize that they're males touching their hands. Okay, the waitress is looking at the males, and then police officers receive the shake in the lap. Okay, and then Ralph Mouth kisses a woman and the door opens and they fall on the ground. Okay, that was 1974. I think we're going to see the most current of the 1984 versions of Happy Days introductions. We got to see Fonzie. Not. Okay, darn it. Oh, this is it. Maybe not. We'll see. Oh, they're holding back on me. Okay, so, well, let's see a little more. Maybe they'll have the most recent arrangement of it. No, that's the ending. Okay, I'm driven. I'm not going to stop till I find Fonzie combing his hair. Or not combing his hair on Happy Days. Okay, let's just keep this going. Henry Winkler. not combing his hair in the TV series Happy Days. Okay, all right. Maybe this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. Okay, all right. Let's get the music going. Music man. Can we have some music man? Okay, thank you.
1, 2,
Okay,
3 o'clock,
here we
4
go.
o'clock,
This is
rock.
the scene here.
5,
It's
6,
only
7
19
o'clock,
seconds
8
long.
o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11
oh, wait,
o'clock, 12
here's one.
o'clock, rock, we're gonna rock.
But that's only 9 seconds. Okay, sheesh.
Sheesh.
Like I said, they didn't write them into the show till later. And these are iconic scenes that got him those parts. Wait, that isn't Henry Winkler. Oh, here he is. They edited him. Yeah. And then from that iconic moment, he went on to make movies and is giving commencement speeches at Emerson College. Not bad for a D-. Oh my gosh. Now I want to tell you, I'm getting jerked around. As I was preparing for the show, my Pro Tools on my left on my MacBook Pro Reliable isn't showing me the screens I need.
The jungle is your head, can't rule your heart. A feeling so much stronger than I thought. Your eyes are wide and though your soul it can't be bought, your mind can wander. Hello, not a place called vertigo. It's everything I wish I didn't know. Except you, give me something I can feel. The night is full of holes. This bullet dripping sky of ink with gold. They twinkle as the boys play rock and roll. They know that they can't dance. At least they know I can stand the beats. I'm asking for the check. Girl with crimson nails is Jesus round her neck. Swing into the music. Swing into the music. Please go vertigo. It's everything I wish I didn't know. But you give me something I can just give me what I want, and no one gets hurt. We're at a place called vertigo. Lights go down, and all I know is that you give me something. I can feel your love teaching me how. Your love is teaching me how to feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are not only the Bob Crane Station, we're also AJ's Fine Foods fine sponsor. AJ's Fine Foods. If you want fine foods, go to AJ's.
This is your host, Bob Crane. AZRadio.live, the official Bob Crane station. But he was a sinner! My favorite. You didn't even give him a chance to repent. You and you right-wing zealots.
Mr. Bob Crane
I repented. I don't even know if he had anything to repent from. A date with your wife? Huh? But he was a sinner! Honk if you love Jesus.
Mr. Crane, can you play the theme from Hogan's Heroes?
Now we have the good guys.
It's the MIBs. Here come the MIBs. The good guys dress in black, remember that, just in case we ever face to face and make contact. The title held by me, MIB, means what you think you saw, you did not see. So don't blink, be what was dead is now gone. Black suit with the black Ray-Bans on, walk in shadow, move in silence, guard against extraterrestrial violence. But yo, we ain't on no government list, we straight don't exist, no names and no fingerprints. Saw something strange, watch your back, cause you never quite know where the MIBs is at. To the darkest of night on the horizon, bright light into sight tight, camera zoom on the impending doom. But then like boom, black suits fill the room up with the quickness, talk with the witnesses, hypnotizer, normalizer, vivid memories turn to fantasies. Ain't no MIBs, can I please do what we say? That's the way we kick it. You know what I mean? Or see a noisy cricket get wicked on you. We're your first, last, and only line of defense against the worst scum of the universe. So don't fear us, cheer us. If you ever get near us, don't jeer us. We're fearless, MIBs freezing up all the flag. What that stand for? Men in black, and let me see you just bounce it with me, just bounce with me, just bounce it with me. Come on, let me see you just slide with me, just slide with me, just slide with me. Come on, let me see you take a walk with me, just walk it with me, take a walk with me. Come on, and make your neck work. Now freeze. Tell you this in closing. I know we might seem imposing, but trust me, if we ever show in your section, believe me, it's for your own protection. Cause we see things that you need not see, and we be places that you need not be. So go with your life, forget the Roswell crap, show love to the black suit, cause that's the men in, that's the men in. Sorry.
Colonel Hogan's. You're late for your meeting. Colonel Hogan, you're late for your meeting at Wendy's restaurant.
Hey,
Colonel Hogan.
hey, Olga.
Colonel Hogan.
Olga, you want to get married?
I see nothing. I hear nothing. I know nothing.
AZRadio.live is proud to announce the reinvestigation of Bob Crane.
Colonel Hogan, you're late again for the meeting. Colonel Hogan.
AZRadio.live Scottsdale survey says. Okay, on my right, I have some Chinese cookies for fortunes, of course.
In June of 1978, Bob Crane was found bludgeoned in his apartment building in Scottsdale, Arizona. His crime? Fooling around. Everyone involved was found innocent, except for Bob Crane, for fooling around. You tell me who's innocent.
You know, I just want to say, I've seen Bob Crane, a lot of his work. I used to watch Hogan's Heroes every night on Channel 50 in Charlevoix, Michigan. They'd play his reruns. He had the best timing, the best just natural ability to act in comedic type phrasing. He said everything perfectly. Scottsdale, you fucked up. Now, the Chinese fortune of the day is, and we're going to find out who did that. We're not giving up. Your life is a dashing and bold adventure. And the way you say September is Jui Yu. We should have this solved by September, so sleep on that.
After midnight, when my thoughts are alone, there's a part of me that wants to steal your heart, and a part that tells me go, 'cause I'm no good at giving up control. Are you worried that I might find something wrong? 'Cause I'm worried that I won't. But if control is my religion, then I'm headed for collision. Lost my 20/20 vision. Please, what you doing to me, baby? I'm scared to death that you might be the one to change me. You're in my head and now you're clouding my decisions. Got me headed for collision. What you doing to me, baby? Oh, what you doing in the future? I see you next to me, but I can't shake the feeling that there's more to love.
Wow. Dua Lipa live in Mexico. Okay, we gotta play Mr. Cumbia now. Now he's got a new song out. Let's find out what that is. It's called Cumbia Mandalera. Let's listen to that right now. Okay. First of all, let's get some Brandon going. We are proudly the Bob Crane Station and proud sponsors of AJ's Fine Foods. Mr. Cumbia, or is it Cumbia? I think it's Cumbia. In the wings, we have Conan O'Brien giving his commencement address. Also, I'm going to play you the next song I'm going to do. Okay?
Miami a Nueva York, celebramos cada jugada, ya que está en juego nuestro honor. No importa idioma ni pasaporte, no hay fronteras, solo ambición. Todos buscando el mismo objetivo, llevar la copa a la nación. Grita gol, ya que la fiesta del fútbol empezó con el verde, blanco y rojo y el sabor de esta cumbia mundialera se goza el fútbol.
La fiesta del fútbol ya empezó con el verde, blanco y rojo de sabor. Esta cumbia mundialera se goza al fútbol. El sonido mágico de la cumbia. ¡Ah, qué verdugo! Échale Kilian.
También saludamos a nuestra gente en el Gabacho, Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas, Los Ángeles, Miami, Filadelfia, toda la bahía de San Francisco y hasta Seattle, Washington.
And now we take you to Harvard. Harvard University.
Welcome, trustees, deans, faculty, alumni, graduates, families, my fellow honorands, Justice Department spies, and that Uber Eats driver delivering mimosas. As I look upon this gathering of tomorrow's greatest minds, I'm confident saying there is no less flattering outfit than the cap and gown. We all look like the potions professor at Hogwarts. Up here on stage, it feels like an AA meeting for druids. I want to thank President Garber for his incredible stewardship of this graduating class. Fantastic job, sir. Really nice. Really nice. Normally I would give you an A+, but in keeping with upcoming Harvard policy, I'm adjusting your grade to a C-. Trust me, it's for the good of the school. I will keep my remarks brief because MIT's graduation is also today, and I want to give you a 15-minute head start on your job hunt. Those nerds down the river won't know what hit them. Also, just a quick announcement after the ceremony. Tequila shots are on me at the Porcelain Club. Yeah. You're all invited. Just force your way inside and tell them Conan sent you.
That's right.
They're an understanding bunch.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. To all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from, that called the police on me when I was just trying to make some money to feed my daughter. And all the niggas in the struggle, you know what I'm saying? It's all good, baby. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Hanging pictures on my wall. Every Saturday, rap attack, Mr. Magic Molly Mall. I let my tape rock till my tape pop. Smoking weed and bamboo, sipping on private stock. Way back when I had the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? The hard, you never thought that hip-hop would take it this far. Now I'm in the limelight cause I rhyme tight. Time to get paid, blow up like the world trade. Born sinner, the opposite of a winner. Remember when I used to eat sardines for dinner? Peace to Raw G, Brucey B, Kid Capri, Funk Master Flex, Love Bug, Star Ski. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. Call a crib, same number, same hood. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. I made the change from a common thief to up close and personal with Robin Leach. And I'm far from cheap. I smoke skunk with my peeps all day. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. The Moet and Alizé keep me pissy. Girls used to diss me. Now they write letters cause they miss me. I never thought it could happen, this rapping stuff. I was too used to packing gats and stuff. Now honeys play me close like butter play toast. From the Mississippi down to the East Coast. Condos in Queens, in dough for weeks. Sold out seats to hear Biggie Small speak. Living life without fear. Putting 5 carats in my baby girl ear. Lunches, brunches, interviews by the pool. Considered a fool cause I dropped out of high school. Stereotypes of a black male misunderstood. And it's still all good, And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
I just gotta say, when I was in rehab, I was exercising every day, but there's nothing worse than being incarcerated or in an environment where you can't go around and walk around and do lift weights in a gymnasium. It is heckish. And I feel sorry for those inmates at the concentration camps.
I couldn't picture this. 50-inch screen, money green leather sofa. Got 2 rides, a limousine with the chauffeur.
Empathy.
Phone bill about 2 G's flat. No need to worry, my accountant handles that. And my whole crew is lounging, celebrating every day, no more public housing. Thinking back on my one-room shack. Now my mom pimps an act with minks on her back. And she loves to show me off, of course. Smiles every time my face is up in the sauce. We used to fuss when the landlord dissed us. No heat, wonder why Christmas missed us. Birthdays was the worst days. Now we sip champagne when we thirsty. Damn right I like the life I live. Cause I went from negative to positive and it's all. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Representing B-Town in the house. Junior Mafia, Mad Flavor.
This is your host, Bob Crane. AZRadio.live, the official Bob Crane station. But he was a sinner! My favorite. You didn't even give him a chance to repent. You and you right-wing zealots. I repented. I don't even know if he had anything to repent from. A date with your wife?
Hey, that's into this show. I want to thank Notorious B.I.G. I want to thank Conan O'Brien. I want to thank Ice-T. And trust me, ICE will be out of this town, and we're talking those thugs ripping apart our neighborhoods. I promise you that. Also, we're going to solve the Bob Crane murder mystery. Take that to the theater by September. And lastly, this has been an MTV production. Let's go.
I want my MTV. Yes. I want my MTV. I want my MTV.
And you know what? I say we end on Ice-T.
I want my MTV. I want my MTV. I want my MTV. I want my MTV.
And I'll cue up some mall music to end this wonderful extravaganza, telling you what's going to happen. Thank you.
Hustler, word, I pull the trigger long. Grit my teeth, spray to every nigga's gone. Got my block sewn on my dope spots. Last thing I sweat, so suck a punk cop. Move like a king when I roll hops. You try to flex, bang, another nigga drops. You gotta deal with this, cause in the way out. Why? Cash money ain't never gonna play out. I got nothing to lose, much to gain. In my brain, I got a capitalist migraine. I gotta get paid tonight. You motherfucking right, taking my grip. Check my bitch, keep my game tight. So many hoes on my jock, think I'm a movie star. 19, I got a $50,000 car. Go to school, I ain't going for it. Kiss my ass, bust the cap on the Moet. Cause I don't wanna hear that crap. Why? I'd rather be a New Jack hustler.
That's right, we're gonna be the New Jack Hustler.
Hustler, hustler.
So let's take this show and get on the road.
Hustler, hustler.
Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? You got it going on, my man. I like how it's going down. You got the...
And the malls are full.
This is a Jimmy Lee Boggs production.